Hello and welcome.
Hi, I'm scorekeeping for this game.
Hi there, and what is your name?
Katie,
Hi,
what's your...
Katie. I am Matt Cisco.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Looks like we are the first two in here, so we're all ready to go on my end. So just waiting for people to get going, and we'll be ready to roll.
Okay.
I'll be on mute, but feel free to shout or chat at me or whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay.
I can catch either way.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent.
Hello, everybody. As I mentioned to Katie, this is Matt Cisco here in the background. I'll be here if you guys need anything.
Thank you.
And are you guys able to see my screen? I created a buzzer that I'm trying to share.
I can see the buzzer, yes.
Okay. So our game code is 152. Okay, great.
Alrighty then.
Katie, are you our host?
I am not hosting. I'm just keeping score.
Got it.
I'm only entry-level responsibilities for TPT.
Dream big, big. Someday.
I got to start with the scoreboard.
Now that you've done this, you'll be able to host the next match.
I hope so. I can only hope.
You got the OG of Quizmasters here, Bob Verini.
Oh, outstanding.
Right?
Hey, Bob. Matt Cisco here. I'm in the background if you need anything, by the way. Oh, wait. Must be as he disappeared.
Aaron has joined us. Hello, Aaron.
Oh, Steve Cross.
Brandon Jones.
My old friend and my new nemesis.
Aren't you guys like runners up every year?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Dak
Aren't you never in the finals?
Oh, never out of the first round.
Yeah.
So usually we don't even get a second chance. It's double elimination, but we're so bad. It's just like my life.
They just excuse you from the round two. Although you got I see what happened. You go to NACAC and you recruit a ringer here with Aaron.
You know it. You know it. I have submitted all of the middle questions. So
yeah, you can't answer your own middle questions, right? There must be a prohibition on that.
Yes. How much is a stone? How much does
14 pounds.
Oh.
My father used to stump us with that one when we were kids.
That's good. Aaron, where's the rest of our team? Oh, where'd Aaron go?
I'm still here.
Hey,
Hello,
Bob.
Karina.
Hello. Sorry, just getting set up.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Bob, are you all good in the room? It's Matt Cisco. I'm here in the background for you. Are you all good?
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of talking though, which means somebody should be muted and listen.
Yeah, I'll be in the background. I'll let you take charge from here.
All right. I need to know who is the captain of Always a Bridesmaid?
That would be Lee.
It's Lee. He's not here yet, but he should be shortly.
And the captain of Lake Quizerables, my favorite team name of perhaps of all time.
That's me.
Who's me?
Nicole George.
Hi, Nicole. Thank you.
Hello.
All right. And Always a Bridesmaid, you are our defending champions. Is that correct?
We are your defending runner-ups.
Oh, defending runner-ups. Who won
Yes,
this?
two-time defending runner-ups, Bob. Don't forget it.
Well, I know that's.
Oh, wait, 2? I thought we were 3.
Six guys not named Stuart K beat us last year and the year before.
Right. That could be the jinxie of your team name. I don't want to say anything, but but you are formidable nonetheless, and I'm sure we'll have a good time today and throughout the TV. I was just not poking anything. I just wanted to be oriented because I'd forgotten.
Sorry, where do I go for the buzzer?
It's 152 is the game code.
So, what
Link
is
the invite?
okay?
So how do you do the buzzer? Yes, we're new to this.
Go into the invitation. There should be 2 links. So you have clicked on one link, which because you're already in the Hangout. So click on the second link.
Karina, it's 152, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Never gets old.
So we're actually going to be mostly in our buzzer, not in this platform where we're looking at each other.
Yeah.
But we keep coming back to this one to mute or unmute ourselves. I'm going to just minimize them. And
There's a shortcut to mute the audio. It's Alt-A, which might be faster.
okay, Alt-A.
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 That also unmutes it?
Yep.
Okay.
Bob, it's good to meet a fellow Jeopardy champ.
Oh, thank you, Darren. Were you? I wasn't aware that you were on the show.
Yeah, I won college tournament in 2010 and then was a semifinalist on the Tournament of Champions in 2011.
Oh my goodness, that is so cool.
We are royalty.
We are. We are among we happy few, we band of brothers and sisters.
Indeed.
That is so cool. Yeah, I go back to 1987. Tournament winner number 3 in the new era.
It's pretty awesome. I had no idea you worked for Kaplan, so this is exciting.
Oh well, it's helped a lot. It was good for credibility when I was very well known, and a lot of the I'm sure a lot of the stuff that you and I have used to win on the show, we pass on to students. That believing in yourself and letting mistakes roll off your back, and focusing on the play rather than on the outcome. All that stuff that got us through. Has everyone tested their buzzer? Sorry, when Jeopardy champions get together, they form this little sort of hive that is annoying, I think, to civilians, but we tend to fall into it. We apologize. Okay, I see a lot of smiling faces today. That's what we like. We like smiling faces and energy here at TPT. Well, we have quite a matchup today. We have Always a Bridesmaid, which, as we talked about earlier, has made it to the finals on numerous occasions. Always a Bridesmaid is always a threat. And a team new to me, Lake Quizerables, but I didn't know that a fellow Jeopardy champion, Aaron, among others, is on that team. Lee is the captain of Bridesmaid. Nicole is the captain of Quizerables. We expect to have a very interesting tournament. For those of you who are watching, or for anybody in the teams who doesn't know, remember that you are restricted to no more than 2 buzzes per 5-clue category. That includes the bonus round we'll have in the middle. That also includes surprise substitutions. Any group of 5, you can buzz in only twice. If you buzz in a 3rd time, your team will lose those points. No warnings allowed. That's just so we've recommended that people do the Vegas gesture on camera just to remind themselves that their hand is off the buzzer, because I can't always remember it. You do not have to answer in the form of a question, though you will not be mocked if you do so. That really is your choice. I recommend that everybody keep a good solid energy and keep alert and alive. I've got some good clues for you. Is everybody ready? Can I get a thumbs up or Matt, you are a scorekeeper. You're all set?
Yep, I'm good, Bob.
And Matt, would you like an opportunity to, if the teams, in the unlikely event that the teams are stumped, would you like to have an option to guess?
Just to confirm about Katie is actually the scorekeeper. I'm your platform guy here in the background. Make sure everything goes smooth.
Oh, Mr. Platform Guy.
Sorry for the confusion, Bob.
No. But would you two like to have a chance to weigh in in the unlikely event that the teams are stumped?
I'll be in the background. I'll pass, Bob.
Okay, Katie.
I'm all set. You can just keep on going.
Okay. Then I'll just say the answer. But as I say, that's going to be unlikely. Good luck, teams.
Hey, y'all, hang on one sec. I'm sorry. I lost my buzzer.
Oh.
Okay, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay, you want to check it?
We're good.
Thank you. And Katie will. Here we go for 1 point. The first category, by the way, is presidents by first name. Presidents by first name. Good luck to both teams. For 1 point, the one and only Zachary. The one and only Nicole. Unmute and respond, please.
Taylor.
Zachary Taylor is the one and only. Correct. First blood for Les Quizerables. 1 point. 2 points. The 2 Andrews. The 2, Steve.
Andrew Jackson and Andrew Johnson.
That is right, for 2 more points for Les Quizerables. Presidents by first name for 3 points. 3 of the 4 Williams. 3 of the 4 Williams. 5 seconds. John.
Taft, Harrison, and Clinton.
Taft, Harrison, and Clinton is correct. And the 4th was McKinley. Very good. John, I had a hunch you were going to take a stab at that one. Okay, very good. Remember, everybody, you have 5 seconds to unmute and answer, and we appreciate your immediately muting again once you've responded. Very good, John. For 4 points in presidents by first name, the last John alphabetically by last name. The last John alphabetically by last name. 5 seconds. John?
Tyler?
Tyler is correct. John Tyler, Tippecanoe and Tyler too. And John, you will have to let your teammates field the final clue in this category. All the blue team members can attempt. Here we go for 5 points. The 2 Thomases, one went by his middle name. The 2 Thomases, one went by his middle name. 5 seconds. Time. John, did you know this one?
Did Wilson go have a first name Thomas?
Yes, and you put that in the form of a question. Thomas Jefferson and Thomas Woodrow Wilson was the correct response. Thomas Woodrow Wilson. Okay, we go to our second round, and the second category, I'm going to announce the score after every 3 categories. Our next category is celebrities we'd like to see on reality shows. Celebrities we'd like to see on reality shows. Here we go, teams, for 1 point. Dick Cheney belting out, "Man, I feel like a woman." That would leave Judge Katy Perry. Nicole?
Sorry, I think that was a premature buzz-in, but I guess I'll just say Shania Twain because. Oops.
No, that's incorrect. Let's subtract a point. Lee, you and your team can consult. Dick Cheney belting out, "Man, I feel like a woman." That would leave Judge Katy Perry's jaw hanging on this show.
American Idol?
That's it.
I'm confirming.
Captain. American Idol, the captain speaks, and that is correct for 1 point.
Hey, Bob, just for the record, we've been conferring in the room, so thanks for that. I think we would have gotten to that answer, but we've not been conferring by the phone. We've just been conferring in the room.
That's right. Thank you for spelling that out. A reminder to all teams, you cannot confer for any of these toss-ups. The teams may only confer on the steal opportunities, which you just did. But since I heard Lee, I have to go with what the captain says. And
Got it. I was trying to confer with my team. I got it right, and I'm not complaining. But
all right, then you got it right, and I will make sure that I will ask from now on. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good. Here we go for 2 points. New roommate in this show's house. Yo, it's Martha Stewart going to Karma with Dina and JWoww. Erin? Erin? Unmute and respond.
Jersey Shore?
That's right. Remember, unmute instantly when you're recognized, everybody. Jersey Shore is correct for 2 points. For 3 points. Dwayne Chapman's new sidekick chasing down bad guys on this A&E show. 3 words, Dame Judi Dench. Dwayne Chapman's new sidekick chasing down bad guys. John?
Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Dog the Bounty Hunter. And I'm sure Dame Judi Dench would enjoy being a guest on that show, a co-host. Now for 4 points. Celebs we'd like to see on reality shows. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the comedy stylings of Mr. Harry Reid on this NBC show once hosted by Craig Robinson. Erin, you have to unmute, dear. Still have to unmute. Alt-A.
What is Last Comic Standing?
That is right. Last Comic Standing. Okay. Everybody, that Alt-A is really useful. And Erin is out of this category for the last clue. That's it. Okay. For the buzzer, here we go. Can Meryl Streep make the Vikings as a defensive tackle? This HBO NFL series will test her famed versatility. BJ.
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks is correct. And that's the second category. Okay. Here's our third category. Good match. They held up. They held up is the category. They held up. For 1 point. In a 1950 speech, he held up what he said was a list of 205 communists in the State Department. Lee.
Senator McCarthy.
Senator Joe McCarthy is right for 1 point for Bridesmaid. They held up for 2. On January 15th, 1934, he held up the First National Bank in East Chicago, Indiana, and didn't stop to see a movie. Erin?
Who is Al Capone?
Incorrect. We subtract 2 points. It's a break for the red team. On January 15th, 1934, he held up the First National Bank in East Chicago, Indiana, and didn't stop to see a movie.
Bob, we're going to confer.
Okay.
Lee, I
got it now.
I think this is John Dillinger.
It's got to be because you shot at a movie theater, right?
Yeah, I was thinking the same. We're going to go with Dillinger, Bob.
Dillinger's correct for 2 points. John Dillinger. For 3 points, and they held up. An admiral's son, he held up under torture in North Vietnam, even refusing early release. Steve.
John McCain.
John McCain is right for 3 points. They held up for 4. Everybody muted? Good. In this type of story of the Pharisee and the publican, Jesus held up the latter. John?
That's got to be a parable.
It is a parable. The publican was the example to follow, and that's right for 4 points. 5 points. They held up. In the original myth, this Titan held up the sky, not the earth, on his shoulders. John?
Atlas.
Atlas is right. He held up the sky and shrugged nonetheless. Okay, at the end of the first half of the first round, Always a Bridesmaid 28, Les Quizerables 9, and we go to one of the worst category names ever created, Attila the Hungry. Attila the Hungry. Well, maybe it's better than I thought. Everybody mute up, please, Aaron. Everybody's got to be muted. Okay, good. Now we got silence. Here we go. For 1 point in Attila the Hungry. Attila, enjoy these sardu, poached with artichoke hearts, truffles, ham, anchovies, and hollandaise. Aaron.
What are eggs?
Eggs is right for 1 point. And Aaron, that was a triple stumper on the show. So congratulations. The players that day did not get the poached reference. You did. Well done. Well done, eggs. 2 points for Attila the Hungry. Despite what a book title said, you'll be a real man after you eat this French dish made in a fluted pan. Steve?
Quiche.
Quiche is right for 2 points. Attila the Hungry for 3. Attila, I know you like this nut roasting on an open fire, along with your enemies. Steve?
Chestnut.
Chestnuts, yes. And the clue went on to suggest that you try some sweetened ones, as in marron glacé. Steve, you are out of this category till the end of it, because you buzzed in twice. For 4 points. Addie, no blood of the innocent until you've had this 9-letter veggie whose stalks are apple green with purple tinged tips. John.
Asparagus.
Asparagus is the 9-letter veggie, and that's another 4 points for Always a Bridesmaid. Finally, for 5 points in Attila the Hungry. Attila, I know you hate Italy, but it's obvious you love this Naples favorite, a deep-fried, half-moon-shaped stuffed pizza. Attila, Lee?
Calzone.
Calzone is right for 5 points. Very good. Very, very, very good. Okay. Our next category is a question, not a rhetorical one. It's one that you have to answer. Who painted whom? Who painted whom? I'll give you the date and the painting. You give me the painter, please, for 1 point. 1937, Portrait of Diego Rivera. 1937, Portrait of Diego Aaron.
Frida Kahlo.
Frida Kahlo is correct for 1 point. She was around and had access to him as a model for 2 points. 1892, Vahine no te vi, or Woman with Mango. 1892, Vahine no te vi, or Lee?
Gauguin.
Paul Gauguin is right. He was around Tahiti and would have seen women with mangoes. 2 points. Well done. 3 points in Who Painted Whom. 1892. 2 women dancing at the Moulin Rouge. 1892. Two women dancing at the Moulin Rouge. 5 seconds. John?
Toulouse-Lautrec.
Henri Toulouse-Lautrec is correct for 3 points. He was hanging around there and would have had access to two women, and actually did, from what I understand. Here we go for 4 points in Who Painted Whom. Circa 1665, girl with a pearl earring. Erin?
Vermeer.
Vermeer is right. Jan Vermeer, that's 4 points. And finally, Who Painted Whom? Erin's out of this for 5 points. 1903, The Old Guitarist. 1903, Lee?
Picasso.
Picasso is right for 5 points. Finally, in this category, synonyms on the inside. Synonyms on the inside. Okay, I can't say any more than that. Here we go for 1 point. Inside the word equivalent is this word meaning equivalent. Erin?
What is equal?
Equal is right for 1 point. That is the word, that's the synonym on the inside for 2 points. Inside the word deceased is this word meaning deceased. Erin?
Die.
That's incorrect. We throw it over to the red team. Inside the word deceased is this word meaning deceased.
We're going to confer, Bob.
I think it's dead.
It's dead, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Dead? Yes?
Dead's your answer.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, for 2 points. Dead is the word. Okay. For 3 points, synonyms on the inside. Inside the word fragile is this word meaning fragile. Eliana?
Frail?
Frail is right. Very good. Frail is the synonym inside fragile. Very good. For 4 points. Inside the word masculine is this 4-letter synonym for, John?
Male.
Masculine. Male is right for 4 points. Finally, 5 points. Inside the word exists is this word meaning exists. John?
Is.
Yes, it depends on what is. That's right. Is right for 5 points. And at the end of the formal first round, Always a Bridesmaid 58, Les Quizerables 22. And now we go to our increasingly popular new feature between the rounds, the Kaplan crowdsourcing potpourri. And we have a very special one today that came out of a match, and I'll tell you the story very quickly. Mike Ebley's team, you all know Mike. Mike Ebley's team was playing a match, and they had a question that required a little computation. And Mike's team got it right, and Mike exclaimed, "Hey, Bob, you made me do math." And I said, "Wow, that sounds like a good Jeopardy category." So a couple of days later, he submitted 5 questions under the category, "You made me do math." And I thought that was so cute and so organic to the TPT that I edited them and I present them to you. So here are Mike Ebley's 5 clues, one after another, each worth 3 points, teams. 3 points for each. You made me do math. All right, here we go. For 3 points each. And remember, you can only buzz in twice. John Ritter knew it's not just company, but also the smallest odd prime number. Steve?
3.
3 is company, smallest odd prime number. That's 3 points for Les Quizerables. 4, 3 points. The Greek letter symbolizing an irrational number is annually celebrated. Erin?
Pi.
No, I have to subtract 3 points. Break for the red team.
We're going to confer, Bob, okay?
I haven't finished the clue yet.
Oh, good.
Yeah, let's hear the whole clue first.
The Greek letter symbolizing an irrational number is annually celebrated at Kaplan and around the world on this date.
March 14th.
I'm gonna go with March 14th. I think Karina's got it.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that your answer?
March 14th.
That is correct. Yes, a little. Sorry, Aaron. That's the way Mike wrote it, and I thought that was right to put it in at the very end. March 14th is Pi Day. as Robert Reese and everybody at Kaplan knows. Okay, for 3 points. Mathematicians are often warned not to do this after a hard night at the local pub. Mathematicians are often warned not to do this after a hard night at the local pub. 5 seconds. BJ.
Derive.
Incorrect. I have to throw it over to the team. No, I'm going to allow it 3 points because I think the clue as worded makes derive acceptable. The answer we were looking for was drink and derive, but I have to accept it as 3 points. Yes, drink and derive. The clue should have said are often given this 3-word warning. It didn't, so you came up with the key element, and I'm going to do it that way. This stammering, by the way, as Erin knows, is Alex's métier, but it always gets cut from the taping, so you never see Alex get all flustered and blustery. Okay, for 3 points, sorry, our third one. Your goofy high school math teacher always used a trigonometry term to start this biblical quotation from Matthew, blank ye shall find. Your goofy, John?
Secant and ye shall find.
I have to rule that wrong.
Okay.
Subtract 3 points and we'll throw it over to the Blues. I'll explain in a bit. But you can consult. Your goofy high school math teacher always used a trigonometry term to start this biblical quotation from Matthew, blank ye shall find. Blue team, you may consult. Erin, you can answer or pass.
So sorry, I don't understand how we consult. We just talk in this room.
Yeah, we can just mull it over and the captain gives me a response or says pass.
Based on what just happened, I think it would be co-secant, because isn't the quote like go seek and you shall find?
I thought it was just seek and you shall find, but I mean,
hey, we have nothing to lose.
Yeah, worth a shot.
I mean,
well,
we have 3 points to lose, but we have one for a shot.
Y'all want to go with it? Co-secant?
Works for me.
Okay, we're going co-secant.
No, that's wrong as well. And I think John probably knows what the quote is, seek and ye shall find. John said, secant and ye shall find, and cannot accept the extra and.
Oh, gotcha.
So that was it. The quote was, secant ye shall find. The extra and is what did. But no harm, no foul. Both teams lost 3 points. Isn't this fun? Okay, finally, for 3 points. This Fortune 500 company shares its name with the number 10 raised to the 100th power. This Fortune 500, John.
Google.
Google. Very good. Thank you to Mike Ebley for some very good and challenging clues and a little sloppy editing on my part, but I think a fair exchange. And at the beginning of the second round, always a Bridesmaid 64, late Quizerables 19, and no possibility of the tie because we have an odd and even score. Very good. Our next category, our first category in the 2 to 10 point round, doing a great job, Katie, by the way, thank you. Business and finance abbreviations. Business and finance abbreviations for 2 points. IPO, a company's first stock sold to the general population. Steve?
Initial public offering.
Initial public offering is right for 2. Business and finance abbreviations for 4. COO, the executive responsible. Lee?
Chief Operating Officer.
Say again?
Chief Operating Officer.
Correct. Yeah, sorry, the first word was cut off, but I heard most of it. Very good. That's 4 points for the red team. Business and finance abbreviations for 6. P&L, of concern to all companies. Erin?
Profit and loss.
Profit and loss is right for 6 points. For 8 points. ROI, the amount gained, John?
Return on investment.
Amount gained before tax and after depreciation from a venture, that is right for 8 points. And finally, 10 points. EPS, the net income, John?
Earnings per share.
Earnings per share. Net income of the corporation divided by the total units of common stock. Outstanding. Okay. Like I told you, the points are doubled and the scores can really change. Our next category, songs from musicals. Songs from musicals. I will give you the songs. You give me the tuner, as we always say in variety, used to say in variety. You give me the tuner, the musical. Here we go for 2 points. Adelaide's Lament and Luck Be a Lady. Erin.
Guys and Dolls.
Guys and Dolls is right for 2. 4 points. Little Girls and It's the Hard Knock Life. Erin.
Annie.
Annie is right. You're out of the category. 6 points. Vielkommen and The Money Song. John.
Cabaret.
That is Cabaret. That's right. 4 points. No, sorry, 8 points coming up. And I Am Telling You I'm Not Going and One Night Only. Corinna.
Dreamgirls.
Dreamgirls is right. And Corinna, that was a triple stumper on the show. So well done. Dreamgirls is correct. And finally, for 10 points, everybody mute, please. John, you have to mute. There we go. The song that goes like this, and John?
Spamalot.
Spamalot is correct. And his name is Lancelot. We also would have accepted Monty Python's Spamalot. Nobody could ever figure out whether to alphabetize it under M or S. However, either way, that's 10 points. Next, the style of elements. The style of elements for 2 points. Humphrey Davy named this element after potash, its much older name. Humphrey Davy, BJ?
Potassium.
Potassium is right for 2 points. For the 4-point clue, we have a surprise substitution, surprise substitution, surprise substitution, la, 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 la. The category for the surprise substitution, which qualifies, by the way, for the 5 buzz-ins per category, is, V love science, the letter V in quotes. V love science. That means the correct response will begin with the letter V. Here we go. For 4 points. This unit of electric potential is equal to, Erin?
Volt.
Volt is right. 1 joule per coulomb, and that's 4 points for Les Quizerables. Okay, back to the style of elements for 6. This element, atomic number 17, is used as a bleach. This element, John?
Chlorine.
Chlorine is right for 6 points. The style of elements for 8. Make no bones about it, it's the 5th most abundant element in both the Earth's crust. Steve?
Calcium.
Calcium is right for 8 points. For 10 points. For hundreds of years, people have believed in the rejuvenating qualities of the Dead Sea's black mud. Among its many components, this element, symbol Mg, is said to remove toxins from the skin. John?
Magnesium.
Magnesium is correct. And at the end of the first half of the second round, always a bridesmaid forging forward 128, Les Quizerables 45. Our next category is That's Right. Right is in quotes, and Jeopardy fans all know the word right will appear in every response. Good luck, teams, for 2 points.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yes, of course.
Is it right, like W-R-I-G-H-T?
Oh, thank you very much. That's right, R-I-G-H-T.
Thank you.
No, very good, very good point, very good point. Okay, that's right for 2 points. He plays between the right tackle and the center and probably, Steve?
Right guard.
Yeah, probably really needs his deodorant was the rest of the clue. Right guard is correct for 2 points. That's right in quotes for 4. Doctrine asserting that federal laws shouldn't trump those of Alabama or Idaho. Doctrine, Steve?
States' rights.
States' rights is correct, and Steve is out of this category for the remaining 3. That's right for 6. Shower us with this 3-word meteorological term meaning everything's A-OK. Shower us, John?
Right as rain.
Right as rain is right as rain for 6 points. For 8 points. In the Merry Adventures of Robin Hood, Little John is fingered as one of these chief assistants. In the Aaron?
Right-hand man.
Right-hand man. Yeah, that Little John is fingered through me for a second. But anyway, that's right. 8 points. Right-hand man. Finally, that's right for 10. The UN adopted this, the UDHR, in 1948. I guess it'll, John?
Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
Yes, and that's correct. And it says, I guess it'll still apply if we ever get to Alpha Centauri. Okay, that was 10 points. Our next category, Louis Louis. Louis Louis, and that is L-O-U-I-S, by the way. Louis Louis. For 2 points. His alphabet consists of 6 raised points used in multiple combinations. Erin?
Who is Louis Braille?
Louis Braille is correct for 2 points. For 4, raised in Detroit, he won the National Amateur Athletic Union light heavyweight boxing crown in 1934. Steve?
Joe Louis.
Joe Louis is the Louis we're looking for. Joe Louis. For 6, this top leader of the Nation of Islam is an accomplished violinist. John?
Louis Farrakhan.
And also once worked as a calypso singer. I did not know that. That's 6 points. Correct. 8 points. The middle name of this Art Nouveau glasswork artist was Comfort. Lee?
Louis Tiffany.
Louis C. Tiffany is correct. 8 points for the red team. For 10 points. Pretty Baby and Atlantic City were films by this French director married to Candice Bergen. John?
Louis Malle.
Louis Malle is correct for 10 points. Our final clue, our final category rather, with 5 clues, we gotta go. And work is beckoning, so we do gotta go. Here we go for 2 points. We gotta go. If we make it to this Asian island by November 12th, we can celebrate its national holiday, Sun Yat-sen Day. If we make it, Nicole? 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 Hello?
Sorry,
What's that?
my answer was not good.
Okay, we'll subtract 2. Red team, if we make it to this Asian island by November 12th, we can celebrate its national holiday of Sun Yat-sen Day.
I'm thinking Taiwan.
I was thinking Taiwan also. Karina, Brandon?
I don't know.
That makes sense. I don't know.
We'll go with Taiwan, Bob.
That's right, 2 points for Taiwan. Okay, we got to go for 4. For a vacation getaway, let's all head to this southernmost U.S. state. For a vacation getaway, Steve?
Hawaii.
Hawaii is right. And of course I'm seeing here poised to say Florida. No, sorry. No, Hawaii is correct for 4 points. Well done. For 6 points. Catching up on Mayan history is a treat in this most populous Central American nation. About half of the people are Mayan. Eliana?
Mexico?
No, sorry. We'll throw it over to the red team. Catching up on Mayan history is a treat in this most populous Central American nation. About half of the people are Mayan.
I haven't got anything.
I don't know.
Are there countries that I can't think of?
They're more populous than Mexico?
Brazil?
Nicaragua, Guatemala.
Central America. Bob, we're going to pass.
Okay, it is Guatemala.
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 Mexico's in North America, guys.
Here we go for
that's
8 points. Okay. Let's watch some movies when we get to this Asian country that makes more movies than any other, about 900 a year. Steve?
India.
India is right for 8 points. Finally, for 10 points, if we trek to the southern section of this Egyptian peninsula, we can visit the mount of the same name. Erin?
What's the Sinai Peninsula?
Sinai is correct for 10 points. And As expected, always a bridesmaid gives everybody a tough time, but Les Quizerables, you acquitted yourself very capably. The final score, 170 to 79, and this is a double elimination tournament, so every team comes back at least once more. And thank you all so much. Lee, I'll make sure that I clarify that consulting thing. Fortunately, it didn't cause a problem. Great job, everybody. It was a good match. And thanks to Mike Edley again for his original questions. We'll see you all again.
Thank you.
Good match, everyone.
Good game.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
Katie, are you staying on for the next round?
I'm not. I was only here for the one round.
All right. I got an empty hole in my calendar, so hopefully somebody shows up.
Okay, good luck.
All right. Thanks, all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.